The New York Times bestsellers, October 20th, 2024. Genre, fiction. The Boyfriend by Freida McFadden, published in 2023, is a psychological thriller that twists the classic love story into a suspenseful tale of secrets and deception. The novel follows Emily, a young woman after a painful breakup, meets and falls for the charming and mysterious Josh. Everything seems perfect at first. Josh is attentive, romantic, and seemingly everything Emily could want in a partner. But as their relationship deepens, small inconsistencies in Josh's behavior begin to unsettle her. Emily's friends and family express their concerns, but Emily dismisses them, convinced that Josh is simply misunderstood. However, she soon starts to uncover strange and disturbing truths about his past. Her growing suspicions turn into fear as she realizes that Josh may not be who he claims to be, and that she might be in serious danger. McFadden crafts a fast-paced, tension-filled narrative with unexpected twists that keep readers guessing. The Boyfriend is a gripping exploration of trust, love, and the terrifying reality of falling for the wrong person. Counting Miracles by Nicholas Sparks is his latest novel, released on September 24th, 2024. The story revolves around Tanner Hughes, an Army Ranger who, following the death of his grandmother, travels to Asheboro, North Carolina. His journey is prompted by a revelation about his biological father, leading him to explore his roots and confront his past. In Asheboro, he meets Caitlin Cooper, a single mother and doctor, and their unexpected connection becomes a focal point of the narrative. The novel also features an 83-year-old man named Jasper who lives in isolation near a national forest. Jasper is haunted by a past tragedy and becomes obsessed with protecting a mystical white deer, a creature of legend in his family. The story intertwines these characters' lives, exploring themes of loss, second chances, and the power of connection. Sparks maintains his signature style with a blend of romance, small-town charm, and emotional depth, making it a heartfelt read for fans of his previous works. Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros, published in 2023, is an electrifying fantasy novel that launches readers into a world of war, magic, and dragon riders. The story follows Violet Serengale, a young woman who has been trained all her life to become a scribe. However, her mother, a powerful general, forces her to join the elite and brutal Riders Quadrant at Basgiath War College, where candidates must bond with dragons or face deadly consequences. Violet, physically weaker and unprepared for the physical trials ahead, must navigate a perilous world where fellow cadets are not only her rivals, but potential threats. As she struggles to survive the brutal training, political intrigue, and betrayals, she finds unexpected allies, including the enigmatic and dangerous Xaden Riorson, a rebel leader's son with his own secrets. Yarros crafts a fast-paced and immersive tale filled with tension, romance, and action. Fourth Wing combines high-stakes, magical battles, and complex relationships, making it a must-read for fans of epic fantasy and dragon lore. Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver, published in 2022, is a contemporary reimagining of Charles Dickens' David Copperfield. Set in rural Appalachia, the novel follows Demon, a boy born to a teenage single mother in a trailer. From the start, Demon faces the harsh realities of poverty, addiction, and neglect. As he navigates the foster care system and the opioid crisis, he experiences a series of hardships that mirror the systemic challenges faced by many in his community. Despite these obstacles, Demon's sharp wit and resilience help him survive, as he finds solace in his love for art and his relationships with others who understand his struggles. Along the way, he encounters both cruelty and kindness, each shaping his journey towards self-discovery and survival. Kingsolver's novel is a powerful social commentary, blending raw realism with empathy. Demon Copperhead captures the voice of a modern-day Dickensian hero, highlighting the persistent issues of poverty and addiction in rural America, while offering a story of resilience and hope. Lies He Told Me by James Patterson and David Ellis is a psychological thriller released on September 30th, 2024. The story is set in Hemingway Grove, Illinois, and centers around Marcy Bowers, a lawyer and mother of two, who discovers her husband David's secret life. While initially celebrated as a hero for saving a drowning stranger, David's newfound fame becomes a perilous exposure, unraveling a web of deceit. The novel explores themes of trust, deception, and the complexities of marriage, with a focus on Marcy's struggle to reconcile her image of David as a loving father with the possibility that he may be hiding a dangerous double life. The story promises suspense, emotional tension, and unexpected twists. If you enjoy psychological thrillers with a domestic focus, this book might be a gripping read. When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker is the first book in the Moonfall series, released in 2024. This fantasy romance novel follows Rave, an assassin for the rebel group Fior Duath, in a world where dragons transform into moons. Rave's journey involves uncovering her past identity and confronting powerful forces. The book blends lush world-building with themes of magic, love, and rebellion, making it a gripping read for fans of romantasy and epic storytelling. Intermezzo by Sally Rooney is her latest novel, released in September 2024. The story focuses on the complicated relationship between two brothers, Peter and Ivan Kubek, who are navigating grief and personal challenges after their father's death. Peter, a successful lawyer in Dublin, struggles with his emotions and his relationships with two women, Sylvia, his first love, and Naomi, a younger college student. Ivan, a socially awkward chess player, forms an intense connection with Margaret, an older woman also dealing with her own issues. The novel explores themes of family dynamics, love, and the personal struggles that come with loss. Rooney's writing remains sharp and introspective, with her signature style of dialogue-driven storytelling. This book delves into the complexities of human relationships and how people cope differently with grief and intimacy, making it both a familiar yet refreshing addition to her body of work. If you are a fan of Rooney's previous novels like Normal People and Conversations with Friends, Intermezzo continues her exploration of nuanced relationships, offering a deeply emotional and thought-provoking read. Triangle by Danielle Steele is a suspenseful novel set in Paris, released on October 1st, 2024. The story follows Amanda Delano, a 39-year-old art gallery owner, as she navigates complex relationships and mysterious threats. Amanda, who finds joy in her work at a chic gallery, meets two intriguing men, Olivier, a charming publisher, and Tom, an old college boyfriend who has returned to Paris as a writer. As she begins to develop feelings, she learns that Olivier is married, complicating her emotions. Simultaneously, Amanda starts receiving threatening late-night phone calls, and someone breaks into her apartment, escalating the danger. With the help of her friend and business partner, Pascal LeBlanc, she tries to uncover who is targeting her while managing the challenges of her personal life. The novel combines romance, suspense, and the elegance of Parisian life. The Women by Kristen Hanna is set to release on February 6, 2024. The novel follows Frances Frankie McGrath, a young nursing student from California who enlists in the Army Nurse Corps during the Vietnam War. Raised in a sheltered and idyllic environment, Frankie's life takes a dramatic turn as she faces the harsh realities of war and the chaos of the battlefield. Her journey explores themes of courage, friendship, and the trauma faced by women who served during this turbulent period. The story also delves into the difficulties veterans encountered upon returning home, highlighting the indifference and hostility they faced. Kristen Hanna brings her signature emotional depth and rich character development, creating an intimate and compelling portrait of a generation shaped by conflict. A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, published in 2015, is a captivating fantasy novel blending romance, adventure, and fairy tale elements. The story follows Fair Archeron, a skilled huntress struggling to provide for her impoverished family in a world divided between mortals and fae. When she kills a wolf in the woods, she unknowingly triggers the wrath of a powerful fairy beast, Tamlin, who demands retribution and drags her to his realm, the Spring Court. Fair learns that her captor is not just a beast, but a high fae lord cursed under a spell threatening his entire court. As she adjusts to life in the fairy world, she discovers unexpected beauty, danger, and growing feelings for Tamlin. However, darker forces loom, and Fair must navigate political intrigue, ancient curses, and deadly fae magic to save those she loves. Maas's novel is an immersive, romantic reimagining of Beauty and the Beast, featuring a strong heroine, intricate world building, and a mix of action, magic, and passion that captivates readers. It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, published in 2016, is a powerful and emotional contemporary romance novel that explores love, resilience, and the complexity of abusive relationships. The story centers on Lily Bloom, a young woman who moves to Boston to start her own business. There, she meets the charming and ambitious neurosurgeon Ryle Kincaid. Despite Ryle's aversion to relationships, the two are drawn to each other, and they eventually begin a passionate romance. As Lily and Ryle's relationship deepens, troubling patterns emerge, reminding Lily of her own painful childhood when she watched her mother suffer in an abusive marriage. Complicating matters further, Lily reconnects with Atlas Corrigan, her first love, whose presence forces her to confront her past and the difficult choices she faces in the present. Hoover's novel is a heartfelt, thought-provoking story that delves into the nuances of love and trauma, inspired by her own experiences. It's a poignant reminder of the strength it takes to break cycles of abuse and choose a different path. Beach Red by Emily Henry, published in 2020, is a delightful and witty contemporary romance that explores themes of grief, love, and the complexities of creative inspiration. The story follows January Andrews, a romance writer experiencing a severe case of writer's block after a personal and professional crisis. To reignite her creativity, she retreats to a beach house left by her recently deceased father, a place filled with memories she would rather forget. Next door lives Augustus Gus Everett, her former college rival and a successful literary fiction author who writes dark, serious novels. Gus is also struggling with his own creative block, and the two strike up a challenge. For one summer, they will swap genres. January will write a serious novel, while Gus will attempt a romance. As they work together and explore their personal demons, they form an unexpected bond that transforms into something more. Henry's novel blends humor, romance, and emotional depth, offering an engaging story about finding hope, healing, and love in unexpected places. The Housemaid by Freida McFadden, published in 2022, is a gripping psychological thriller that keeps readers on the edge of their seats. The story follows Millie Calloway, a woman desperate for work and a fresh start after losing everything. When she lands a job as a live-in maid for the wealthy Winchester family, it seems like a perfect opportunity. The job includes room and board at their luxurious home, but Millie quickly realizes that the Winchesters and their mansion hold dark secrets. Nina Winchester, Millie's boss, behaves erratically, vacillating between friendliness and hostility, while her seemingly perfect husband, Andrew, is charming yet distant. As strange occurrences unfold, Millie feels increasingly trapped and unnerved, especially as she discovers hidden clues about the home's history and the fates of past maids. With tension escalating, Millie races to uncover the truth before it's too late. McFadden's novel delivers twist after twist, offering a fast-paced and unsettling ride. It's a must-read for fans of domestic thrillers and psychological suspense. Here One Moment by Liane Moriarty is her latest novel, exploring themes of fate, free will, and the unpredictable nature of life. The story begins with an airline delay, where an elderly woman named Cherry reveals the exact time and manner of death for several passengers on board. Initially dismissed as a strange occurrence, her predictions start coming true, leading to panic and confusion among the passengers affected. The book alternates between the perspectives of these passengers as they cope with the eerie predictions and Cherry's own backstory. Cherry's history, including her upbringing by a fortune-teller mother, provides insight into her motivations. The novel blends suspense with Moriarty's signature style of humor and sharp social commentary, making it a thought-provoking read about destiny and human choices. Liane Moriarty's narrative structure, involving multiple character viewpoints, adds depth and suspense as the characters navigate the challenges posed by their foretold fates. This intriguing premise and her exploration of existential questions make Here One Moment a compelling read for fans of her work. Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros, published in 2023, is the highly anticipated sequel to Fourth Wing and the second book in the Empyrean series. The story continues the epic journey of Violet Serengale, who has survived the brutal trials of her first year at Basquiat War College and bonded with not one but two dragons, Tairn and Andarna. But surviving the first year is only the beginning. as the stakes grow even higher in the second year, and the war against external and internal threats intensifies. As Violet hones her combat skills and strengthens her magical powers, she must navigate political intrigue, betrayal, and the complex alliances within the Riders' Quadrant. Her relationship with Xaden Ryorson becomes even more complicated as secrets emerge that challenge her trust and loyalty. Yarros weaves together high-stakes action, intense romance, and a richly built world filled with dragons and magic. Iron Flame is an adrenaline-pumping continuation, perfect for fans of epic fantasy who crave strong heroines, intricate plots, and powerful emotional arcs. 1 Minute Recap.